Hi everyone, it is Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am good. Kansas State, after all of this, is not going to play in a bowl game. And as you know, if you've been watching the daily delivery, I thought a bowl game was really important to the continuity of the Chris Klieman football program. But that's changed. Now that Chris Klieman has retired and a new coaching staff led by Collin Klein is coming in, should K-State play in a bowl game? Well, the school and its players decided no. Big 12 isn't happy, but it's best. And I'm going to explain why about all of that right after I remind you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, leave those comments. This is the advertising portion. You get the little tease, and now you get this, and then you get the payoff. If you're not to the payoff yet, subscribe to GoPowercat.com. Also, we're 50% off. A few weeks ago, I was all for K-State being in a bowl game. I saw the importance of it, and it is important for a program to go from season to bowl to off-season conditioning into the spring, into the new fall, and all that. All that ties together. It's sequenced perfectly for a program to build upon its success. But now the program is changing. There's no looking back for this program. Chris Klieman has retired. Sure, they could probably cobble together some coaches with enough healthy players, and believe me, finding enough healthy players is a major issue. I know a lot of you grew tired of Chris Klieman talking about injuries, but he was not making excuses. Facts are not excuses. Facts are facts, and this team is really beaten up and injured. The players want to rest and get ready for the new era of Kansas State football. Yeah, LSU did this a few years ago against Kansas State in the Texas Bowl, and it was really cool that they did. And it would be cool if K-State did it. But I'm not sure, now that we know that that transition from the former coaching staff to Brian Kelly didn't go so well, as Brian Kelly's now gone, I really don't find the gift that story offers us. It doesn't tell us that it set up their program for great success. Now, it just prolonged the previous program. And I get why people want to move on. It's not like the old program was torturous and awful and painful, but it's the former program. Chris Klieman is no longer in charge, and Collin Klein is. I don't know if Collin Klein cares if Kansas State plays in a bowl or not, but I know this: he wants his guys healthy and ready to go when he's done coaching Texas A&M in the college football playoff. Yes, he's going to complete that process. He's an honorable man. That's who you hired. The Big 12 didn't like it very much. The Big 12 has fined Kansas State and Iowa State, which also opted out of a bowl bid, $500,000 because their coaches are no longer there and the teams and programs don't want to participate. I don't quite understand the magnitude of turning down these bowl options. And I know what some of you are thinking, but the Big 12 makes lots of money off bowls. Not the bowls that Kansas State and Iowa State were going to. People don't understand that the lower bowls just basically pay you your expenses to get you there and to pay for your time in that town. And some of them don't even cover that. Sometimes if you want to do it the right way, it's got to come out of your pocket to play in a bowl game. So these bowls aren't grandiose events. They're road games. But I also find it interesting that Brett Yormark missed this. Both teams that went to Ireland went through really difficult seasons, and both coaches left. This conference wanted teams to go to Ireland, found two teams. Both teams suffered from it, possibly, and their coaches left. The result, the Big 12 finds those schools. It doesn't make sense to me, but so be it. K-State and Iowa State are both out $500,000. Some fans are upset they're not playing, but I'm telling you, they would struggle to have enough guys. And if the ones that did come back, such as Avery Johnson, got injured or dinged in a game ending a previous regime where the coach isn't even around, yeah, that would be an idiotic move. Let this program move on, fully transition to the new era. Chris Klieman was a wonderful head coach. The season didn't go well, and now we've got a new coach. And let's just see what happens with Kansas State football and not look back and constantly think of, well, if they'd gone to a bowl game, because that is the old way. The new way is the portal and NIL. And while a bowl game offers a program a nice sequence for the entire year, when the program ceases and turns over to a new person to run, that sequence is already broken, isn't it? Kansas State, I assume, will protest the fine. It's ridiculous, it's outrageous, but so be it. K-State's not playing in a bowl game, and you want to know why? Because this season has officially been closed. It stunk. You were upset. You were unhappy. And now you want more. Now, you got the coaching change, and now let's do the coaching change. That's how it works.